always keep trying and never give up.
Hey guys, I'm very excited to be here today with Justin Daniel Sanchez. And we are going to attempt the impossible, a trick that he has been working on for a long time, the 720. He goes up fakie, he does 2 360s in the air and lands regular. Can he do it? We think so. Let's go. So I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna film with him. You stay down here and you film down here. Justin Daniel Sanchez, signing off.
You're gonna lose $100, Aaron.
I hope so. Okay, we're climbing up this ramp. 26 stairs, 13.5-foot vert ramp. Pretty gnarly. And every skater up here is extremely intimidating.
Hello. How's everybody? My name is JD Sanchez. I'm 14 years old and I'm from Northern California.
I thought you were from Hawaii.
Well, I was originally from Hawaii, but now I moved up here to Northern California.
So today we're gonna talk about the elusive 720.
Yeah, it's been haunting me. Like, people have been asking, have you done a 720? Have you done it? And I think it's all gonna go away now.
You think so?
Yeah, I hope so. When I go to contests, or even like if I'm just talking to someone, like I'm playing my game and talking to like some of my friends, they'd be like, they're just like, have you landed it yet? And I was like, no. But now I can say yes.
There he is. We came up here to do the 720 and he's like, I'm trying kickflip 540.
JD, you land it next try, I'll buy you Tears of the Kingdom.
Kickflip body varial 540.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm chilling. Having fun.
That doesn't seem okay to me. No person in their right mind would try a kickflip body varial 540. I just fell and hit my face rolling in. I'm pretty sure I broke my wrist. Yeah! Australians are the best, right?
Yeah, Aussies.
Okay, this try right here,
Yeah.
I'll get you a Jamba Juice. Any size.
Any size? Damn.
Yeah! Doubles. Be safe, kids. Woo! See that? Bored. And that right there is why I can't skate vert. Why are you snaking, Aussies? Wow, that was big. That was a big jump. Ah! Ah!
Watch yourself up there, Aaron.
See, the thing about doing a hard trick is that the sesh has to be really good. The vibe, it has to pass the vibe check. Let me see if I get the lingo of the youth. The food was bussin' and it passed the vibe check. This sesh is certainly vibing, and I think we're feeling it right now. We're just making it extra good, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That's not okay.
And Jimmy Wilkins grinded under me on
You realize how dangerous that is.
Yeah, I know. But that's just part of the game.
Just part of the game. Just risk your entire life. Indy 5? All right, Indy 5 right here. I'll give you a high five.
Okay.
Wow! Wow, mate. Fakey 5? Whoa! Yeah! Wow, that's freaking scary.
Time.
For what?
7 times. Get the wallet ready.
The wallet's ready. $100 First try, 720, $100.
Imagine I just was practicing and I landed like consistently now. I just never told you.
Some call that stealing.
No, I'm not. I haven't done that.
I'm just kidding. I will gladly pay $100 for a first try 720. Can we just think about how terrifying this is for a moment? Wow, just wow.
Right here, $100.
Right here, $100. Oh, you got it. You got it.
720 is a huge mental battle. Like, gotta push past that mental barrier, and It was not happening for like the first 3 times I tried to film this video. Like, yeah, I think the first time I tried it was my birthday session with like Thomas them who did the 900 here. After that, we filmed another one. I think that one's on the Braille Army channel, like just the tries. And then recently we filmed one where I got super close, but then I just wasn't feeling it. Every time I was just getting so close, I could have landed it. Now that I've done it, I already know I could have landed like most of the tries. I guess because all the hype, everyone's hyping me up, I gotta land it. So I just put it down, didn't think about taking a slam or absolutely getting bodied. I was just like, whatever happens, happens, and it worked. So come a fakie, do a full 720 spin. You come in basically the same as a 540 or like a backside air. That's what my dad tells me. Just that half spin makes it a whole lot scarier to commit to because I guess you don't really know where you are. Compared to a 5, I feel if you go slow, you could spin slow, spin fast, and you'll know where you are. But with the 7, you have less time to figure out where you are. You just gotta full like commit. I landed it, full committed, boom, slid out straight to my butt. I had no butt pads on, hurt really bad. Like I could get up and walk, but it would just hurt to walk. Ever since that, I didn't really try it for a while, and then I tried it again and again. And I think just having that slam in my brain just made me a little bit more scared to fully commit to it because I didn't want that to happen again. I think it was just because my wheels were really slippery back then. I had my really slippery wheels. Now I'm riding like some softer wheels. Yeah, that slam just made my mind just go like, I don't know if I can do it anymore. It took me a heavy slam. And every time I tried it, I just would never commit because I was scared of that happening again. It probably just thinks that you're not supposed to land it or you're gonna slam again. So you just jump off, and that's like, I don't know, I guess whenever I'm trying a new trick, that happens every time. It never comes like snap fast, first try, most of the time it never does that. So especially on the 720, every time I would just get the perfect spin, then I would just drop it because I was scared of that happening again. I overcame that mental barrier by the hype. I did it at this contest, and everyone was just so hyped up. I was hyped, all the adrenaline was rushing, so if I took a slam, I probably wouldn't even have felt it at all. I was also thinking this in my head, which is kind of funny. If I put it down and people ask me, have you done a 720? I can finally say yes and not just be kind of sad when I say no. So I was like, put it down. If you take a slam, that's okay. You know, it won't hurt too bad because my adrenaline was rushing. I was like, okay, put it down in the contest, just for fun and just to do it finally. I put it down, didn't take a slam, and I put it down perfectly. I was so stoked. I was like crying. That's how stoked I was. And I never cried during trying a trick or landing a new trick. It's crazy. So this contest, it was in Malmo, Sweden. It was freezing cold out there. I don't really like the cold, so I was not feeling it. But once you get inside that whole facility where the vert ramp is, the hype was up, the crowd was going wild, everyone was landing sick tricks, and I was like, bro, I gotta get something too in this that's the time to try it. When you're super hyped, the whole room just feels really bright and you just feel like you can do anything. That's like the time to put it down. That's when I put it down. I felt like I could do anything, didn't worry about slamming, and I just wanted to get it done and over with and land that 7, which I did, so it worked. And I think, yeah, I did on pool coping. It was pool coping, the variant. Yeah, the variant had pool coping on it. That's how I did it. Double or nothing?
Double or nothing? Should I double or nothing him?
Double or nothing? I think it's safe. Yeah.
What? No! What, right here, second try, $100?
Oh,
I can double.
yeah, double or nothing.
150 or nothing.
I think he's got it.
So you think I'm gonna lose $150?
Yeah, so.
I'm gonna throw this camera at the ground. Whoa! Full sender! That scared the living. That's $150 out of my Venmo.
Yeah.
Don't tell my wife this happened. Was that scary?
A little bit. I was like so far in front of my board, it felt like, but I did it. So that's $150 in the bank.
Have you ever done it in a scenario like this?
No.
Okay, see? Boom. We're making history. Justin Daniel Sanchez, people, let's go. So yesterday, we go to this ramp, 13.5 feet tall, and JD does the 720 second try, and then he does it twice in a row, and he makes it look so easy, like he's not even trying. So what was that like? You hadn't done it for a long time.
Yeah, I haven't done it in 3 months, and the 720 at that ramp, I don't know, this session was just so sick. Everyone was learning new tricks. I wanted to get my trick, which was 720. First try got really close. Second try, I was like, spam perfectly. I was like, gotta put it down. I was so in front of my board, which is usually what you don't want to be, and I almost fell. And I stole $150 from Aaron. Or not stole, I won. Yeah, but I was surprised I landed that. I'm surprised I landed that second try though. I feel like whenever I learn a new trick and I do it once, because most of the time when I learn a new trick, it's mostly the committing part that was the hardest part. When I learned kickflip and Ita fakies, for example, the easiest part was flipping it and putting it to my feet, but committing to it was a whole nother story. So once I committed to it fully, then I just know what to do, because the flip and stuff, it's not like I got lucky on the flip and landed it. It's just all like the commitment. So on the 720, it was all in my head about committing. So I landed that one. I was like, oh, okay, I got it easy now. And then I just do the 720 again, and if it's spammed perfectly, I just commit. Commitment is key. That's once you get the commitment, you pretty much got the trick down. The contest that I did, the 720, was just a fun little contest. It just happens every year, and I've heard from a lot of my friends, it's like the best contest because you just have fun and absolutely stand with everyone over there. Nobody really knew that was my first 7. Like, I told my friends that I landed my first 7, and they're like, really? I thought you've done one before. You made it look so easy. And I was like, dang, okay, that's pretty sick. Yeah, that contest is just so sick. Vert Attack in Malmö, Sweden. This had absolutely nothing to do with anything for like Olympics, X Games. It's just a fun contest that they have every year. But the one I did recently, which was Tony Hawk's Vert Alert, made to semifinals, got 13th. This one was qualifiers for X Games. So if you got top 8, you would go to X Games in Ventura, California. Got 13th, was off by like 5 places, I think.
And you're only 14 years old, so are you competing in like the 10 to 15-year-old category?
There is no such thing, I guess, for vert skating and like park skating. So for the Olympic qualifiers, it's just all ages. Same thing for the vert. There's no age divisions, and usually when there is age divisions, I usually just do open because it's more fun. And oh, actually Vert Attack, they did have 16 and under, but I did open because I wanted to skate like with some of the older people that were like really sending it, and I felt like the vibes would have just been better and push myself harder, and it definitely did. All the bigger contests now are just open for everyone. You can just join in if you want. You're basically going against the best skaters if it's an open comp in the world, especially if it's like qualify for Olympics or X Games.
What is it like being a 14-year-old kid competing against the world's best?
Kind of just feels like I'm having a big session with all my friends, especially because I have so much friends in vert, in park, and just skating in general. So they always come to the contest, and we always skate together at the contest. It makes me feel less nervous. If I'm just like skating by myself with no friends, a little bit more nervous at contests, for sure. So like when my friends are at the contest with me skating in it, I'm not as nervous, and it's just fun because you're skating. It's basically like a big session, especially during like semifinals where it's just no time limit in your run. Just keep going and having fun. Just have a great time. So like the 720 significance, especially if you do it in your vert run, is pretty crazy because not much people just got 720s like that where they can just pull it out in the middle of their run. So if you have that in your run, your score goes from, let's say, 65, it probably goes up to 70, I would say. And you just jump up a lot. The judges love to see it. Even though it's such a spinny trick and you spin a lot. I noticed if you spin too much, before it used to be spin to win, but if you spin too much, you don't get a higher score now.
No way.
Yeah.
Spin to win, baby. Let's run.
Well, most of the time, like at Olympic qualifiers, they just judge really weird. If you do too much spins, they don't really like that. But luckily, Tony Hawk's very alert. Shout out Guy Curry. He's really good at spins. He's insane at spins. He did like at least a 1260 in one of his runs. Yeah, he landed an Ollie 900, but most of the time they don't give him credit for all of the spins he does because I guess they don't really like that. But they finally gave him the credit he deserved, and he ended up 6th or 3rd or something like that. So you gotta have a variety, especially it depends on who the judges were. So like this one, it was Mike Frazier and Bucky Lasek were the 2 main judges. Bucky Lasek likes weird flip tricks, like crazy flip tricks, like nollie flip Madonna. While Mike Frazier is the king of lip tricks on vert. So I did like a few Mike Frazier tricks and a few like flip tricks too. So you gotta have a mix of flip tricks, airs, spins, and lip tricks for sure. If you don't have one lip trick in your run, and you can't always go backside, like some people, they only do backside tricks, you gotta have at least a few frontside tricks because you gotta have diverse. Go backward, backside, and frontside.
So what's the future look like for Justin Daniel Sanchez?
My future is gonna be pretty sick. We're gonna be traveling a lot, doing all these Olympic qualifiers, hopefully going to the Olympics. So Paris, France, hopefully that's what I'm shooting for. Next contest is in Rome. Probably by the time this video comes out, there's only like a month until the Rome contest, or even less than that. So I'm gonna be stoked, and hopefully next year, Vert Alert, I'm gonna send it even more, make it to X Games, hopefully get top 8. And maybe even for the LA Olympics, they might add Vert, so that would be nice. I feel like I'm more consistent with Vert, but yeah, it's looking pretty bright. Next Vert contest, I would like to throw it into my Vert run. So if it's like Tony's ramp, oh my gosh, I would just send it because Tony's ramp is so perfect to do that. Like I only tried it once there and I almost landed it first tee, and I was like, dang, that's pretty crazy. Because I feel like the bigger the ramp, the easier it is to do tricks, especially for like spin tricks, because you get more speed, more time to land, and it's not as like sketchy if you land lower down.
What do you got to tell all the people watching this that are trying to learn how to do an ollie?
To do an ollie, just make sure you never give up. Watch some YouTube videos on how to do it. And make sure timing is key, especially on ollies or kick flips or any of those flip tricks on flat. Just figuring out the timing and where to put your feet. And then once you get the flip, just commit. And once you commit to it once, you know you got it. Exactly. You just got to never give up, commit to it once. Keep doing it, and always do it. Every time you go skate, at least try it a few times so you never, like, let's say if you're trying to kick flip, you don't lose your flip or you don't forget how to flip or commit to it. So always keep trying and never give up.
So why haven't you done the 720 at Braille?
I really don't know. I guess there wasn't... Gabe is just like this behind the camera and it's making me crack up. I guess I haven't really been here in a while. I've been skating that other vert ramp quite a bit. And I was just scared to do it because the first time I committed to it here, I slammed. But now, I know I can do it. So I might just do it today.
So now you got over the fear, so now you can just do it.
Probably could just do it. We're at the Bro House and I'm a 720.
Yeah! You got it, JD! Yes, low! Oh!
I got it now, let's go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Woo!
900 time.
We have 900 next, right now, first tee.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. This to me is so cool, and it's pushing the limits of somebody to do something new. I've seen JD try this trick. I've seen him slam. I've seen him give up on this trick so many times. To be able to see him do this second try is so amazing. And I hope this stokes you out enough to learn whatever trick it is you're working on. So go out there and get it. We'll see you in the next video.